Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and today we are hunting down the Freedom Gundams. Last week we had the first of the seed mobile suits to make its way into Battle Operation 2, starting with the Freedom Gundam. Didn't get it with our pools, not a big deal, but we are indeed seeing a lot of them on enemy teams, so it's only natural if we prepare and hunt them all down. The suit of choice for this task is the 700 cost support type Zeta plus Type C at level 3. Before I explain why I would pick a level 3 suit today, first we have to know our prey. The Freedom Gundam is a 700 cost general type with rather average stats, but two unique skills as its strengths. The first skill is the phase shift armor, reducing all incoming ballistic damage and stagger accumulation at all times. Machine guns simply don't work against the Freedom. Bazookas and cannons do less damage, still stagger as normal, but only until the Freedom's maneuver armor kicks in. The second skill is the special system High Mat mode. Press a button and the Freedom pilot's pupils disappear, giving him unlimited thrusters for 40 seconds. Not only is that powerful enough on its own, but the Freedom also has flap boosters that let the Freedom take off at any time by consuming thrusters. Except you don't actually consume any. The combination of these skills makes the Freedom a formidable suit, especially during the 40 seconds of High Mat, with unlimited mobility in any direction that cannot be stopped even by a shotgun. But there is one thing that can stop it. Well, it stops anything and is called a Strong Stagger. Strong Staggers are not uncommon in higher costs, but usually they come in the form of a huge beam cannon that charge for an eternity standing still. To stop the Freedom, we want one that is versatile and can be fired frequently. There are two options on 700 cost support types, and damn, they are high leveled because they are the level 3 Zeta plus Type C and the level 5 Samuel. Freedom Gundam missed his melee, probably because he swapped to the wrong beam saber, and now we have the perfect right hand shot for our long beam rifle. 4,000 for 2 shots into hip-mounted beam cannons for 600 each, one more rifle shot transformed finishes the deal in one beautiful pass. Freedom Gundam from full to not almost entirely on our own. Well, partly thanks to his bad tackle. And we haven't even used the Strong Stagger on him. When uncharged, the long beam rifle is a normal beam rifle, 80% hit rate with a normal stagger. When you charge it for just 5 seconds though, it turns into the best Strong Stagger weapon I have ever used. Overheats immediately but applies a Strong Stagger from 600 meters away while still handling like a normal beam rifle, so you can fire on the move or in the air, useful when transforming. And with our maxed out overheat reduction, it has a cooltime of merely 11 seconds. Strong Staggers at 700 cost isn't just a longer stun. Its value comes in its guarantee to stun. In a world where everyone has maneuver armor or some other form of stagger resist, the Strong Stagger can still guarantee a stun, making it possible to defend yourself with the Zeta Plus against even the most aggressive raid types that can all one-shot you. One more thing, it is particularly effective against flap boosters. Once a suit leaves the ground, if it gets staggered, it turns into a down. And in High Mat mode, the Freedom Gundam almost always hit the jump button because it costs them nothing to do so. And with maneuver armor, they usually don't get stuck. Usually. Because maneuver armor only reduces stagger by 1 grade, Strong Staggers turn only into a normal stagger. So anyone using flap boosters with maneuver armor on, hit by a Strong Stagger will still get down. If they're on the Freedom, that can cut up to 10 seconds off their High Mat mode. If they still live, that is. Team had been wiped out twice already, but we are still on half health. While we don't have maneuver armor nor emergency evasion unless transformed, the easy Strong Stagger on the beam rifle allowed us to stop any raid type trying to get us and then transform to disengage. Don't need to be tanky when you can't be caught in the first place. Transformation can also be used on the follow-up to add 2 extra weapons or simply to take any high ground. So this Zeta Plus does not lack in options even in 700 cost standards. Another thing about using the long beam rifle. While we want to pull Strong Staggers off as much as possible, don't hesitate to use it uncharged. After all, providing a stagger only every 16 seconds isn't going to cut it as a support type. Against opponents that are standing still, Since they aren't protected by maneuver armor, you can just fire an uncharged shot and do quite a lot. Always happy to see the word resist and see him staggered regardless. Not too much damage dealt with the typing disadvantage, but enough to make him drop his suit. Maybe we got his feet, not sure if he saw this coming, but where he's repairing is not safe at all since we can pick up the kill easily by flying up. Roadkill on the high new Gundam next before we charge for the next strong stagger. With 90% extra damage per shot, these general types stood no chance. Charged for the strong stagger next, but missed the shot and fell off the bridge, easily recovering from that by transforming. One thing I really suggest doing, bind the special system to your mouse right click. This allows for some really sick transformations, and even more useful when using skills similar to active guard. Not like right click is bind to anything by default. Want them to not get close with a big blue glowing spark, but look at the map, there's a Freedom Gundam flying up from behind with flap boosters on. Take this strong stagger. Oh, never mind, he didn't live long enough to be down. With the shot fired, we have 11 seconds of unable to do much. Not too long, but enough for enemies to make a breakthrough, and a bomb planted adds to the headache. The second Freedom's breakthrough is a pretty bad one though, with our entire team looking down on him, and we have our deadly transformation combo. But Jesus, high man activation and 3 emergency evasions dodged just enough of it, and he leaves with almost nothing left. And then a teammate shot us in the back. Yes, this Zeta Plus has no stagger reduction when transformed, so anything touching you downs you. Say thanks to at least having anti-blast stabilizers when transformed. Missed our strong stagger, Castria covers up half our screen into a no Gundam jump scare! Good thing he didn't commit to the dive. Definitely the end of the line though, with enemies from both sides and nowhere to run to. This game is quite over. The one bomb has completely reversed the score of this battle. With 20 seconds left, there's no time for a comeback. Try to catch whoever is flying by that gap. Stupid strut! Without that, it would probably be a kill with a transformed combo. One more full burst and it's the end of the game. A choked defeat never feels good, but it is what it is. We did plenty of damage as a support type, not sure if we're staggering enough, but hey, you can't blame us like this, right? Less than 9% diversion tells a lot about this suit's playstyle. Enjoy your time shooting down freedoms, and latest.